Hello guys, I just quickly want to talk about something very important regarding to VeryDarkMan. And before I will talk, I would like you to watch this video. And some of you have not watched the video yet, but first I would like you guys to watch the video and see.
This place. Before we Alright, so me I just come back to my office, right? So apparently a lot of people are not happy with the way the case between the lady that sent her military driver to go and assault the cake seller and her logistic manager. So they went to the station and then when I
all right, I'm not going to talk much about the video.
I think you people felt like
I'm not going to talk much about the video because I don't want this video to be too long. To be honest with you, VeryDarkMan did not do very well. I know it's your platform. It's not a government agency. It's your choice. But at the same time, if you say you stand for you stand for unfair justice, you stand for the masses, for the people. This is not how to treat a case like this. It shows that you are kind of party government just because you know somebody or just because you think that somebody is a general or because I know this person. No, that is not what a good person should do. And I saw a video, you need to ask yourself, Sheon Kuti will never compromise in something like that. Showore will never compromise in something like this. Kemi Olunloyo, our sister, will never compromise in something like this. VDM, if you're joining this kind of a team to fight for the masses of the people, I love what you're doing. I love some of the things you're doing. I'm not expecting that I should love everything you're doing or you should like everything. You should love the same thing, everything I'm doing. But I still respect some of the things that you're fighting for. I wish I could be in that position to help other people like that. But for the fact I can see you doing it, I give you those credit. But to be honest, regarding to this video, you did very, very bad. Very, very bad in this kind of thing. You don't know the true meaning of assault. Being a president of a nation, Tinubu does not have the right to slap somebody. He does not have the right to command somebody to slap, even though his wife, even though a general, even though a GP, a IGP police. But I know Nigeria is full of all this kind of bully. Everybody bully each other because you have small position, want small money. You want to bully each other. You want to slap somebody. Somebody is working with you as a maid, housemaid. You want to be molesting them. You want to be beating them. They put somebody in your school as a teacher. You want to beating a student. It's not allowed. It's an assault. Also, just because you're working with somebody they learn mechanic, carpenter, somebody called they beat you because it send you go buy amala, go buy fufu, come, you come, they beat you, all this kind of thing. I understand in a situation, even if a thief come to your house, you don't have the right to beat a thief in your house, unless you can do self-defense, or unless they come to attack you. You can defend yourself, you can even harm them. But if they don't come in a way where you can show that these are just hungry thief, hungry person, and they don't have any weapon, you don't have the right to beat them. That's why sometimes insurance company make a lot of money. Even though somebody comes to you, open your door for them. Let them steal whatever they want to steal. Insurance will pay. But I understand some people might not have insurance. We know how insurance also play their own game. That's another topic. But we're talking about assault here. Being a general police, a IG police, or general, or the brigadier, or major general, captain, or whatever you want to call it, or the president, or the president's wife, or the governor, does not warrant you to assault somebody. In business-wise, you don't need to be correcting that boy in that front of that kind of thing. You belittle this guy. You belittle him. You make him feel little. Business is business. Whether he late for the business, that is between them. That's their personal. So what you could have done in business time is, if the woman does not like the service, let him follow the normal channel. Go to court. You don't like, or go to their complaint. Okay, settle. Can we get some refund for you being late? Or I'm not even happy. I don't want this. I don't want it anymore. Because the purpose why I needed something, you are not there on time. I want my full refund. Yeah, she has a right. Go to the court. You can get her full refund back or get some money back. But if she refused the item just because you are late as agreed time, she has the right probably to get the full refund. It depends on the agreement, the service agreement they have, the policy. But you cannot just say because of that, style you have to mind the way you talk. Come on, that is a total wrong advice. That shows that you are sell out. The same way you are saying that the police officers sell out. They started the police woman and is about to retire. You were just talking your mouth. The same thing now you're doing. Now you've been sell out just because you feel like this general and a good person. Who cares is a good person? Now you know. It's only you know that this general is a good person. If the general is a good person, how about the woman coming there using your position to molest somebody? Little power. You're not even a governor. You're not even a president. You're not even head of the states in the world. You see how people, African people, you see Nigerian people, you just have a small power now, you are molesting somebody. And you're also a copper recently. So VDM, you don't do very well in this case. You are a very you're doing very well in some of the things you're doing, but you need to be very careful in this kind of cases. I'm so highly disappointed, and I would like you to reframe. I'm not saying by force, it's your platform, it's free of charge. If you choose, it's up to you. But what you just do right now, it's a very, very bad behavior. It's a very bad injustice. What you just did, it's very, very wrong of you, VeryDarkMan. So for the boy, you belittle that boy, you molested him in the front of the camera, the whole world to see with your platform, telling him that. So now what are you trying to encourage other people that when you see a military person, no. So you want to tell me as an he does not have the right. Do you know what trigger? Something trigger him to behave that fine. He might have offended that person not coming deliver the time. Of course, you don't need to use that person again. If you know that these people are always late, mistake can happen. You cannot satisfy customers sometimes. But if mistake happen, if you cannot accept their apologies, okay, don't use them again. Don't use their service again, and go to the proper channel and get your full refund. But you cannot just say, oh, you this, that. What are you teaching other people? It's the same thing. You've been sellouts. And when the people were talking, Sister Kemi Olunoyo was saying something regarding last week, regarding VeryDarkMan, I just overlook it that, well, I haven't seen a lot of evidence about VeryDarkMan is being sellout. But with all this kind of thing I just see right now, you are the one that just advocate. You even put my attention to this case. I was following how you're going to handle this case. Now, you came in now and saying, now cautioning the boy, and you have to, come on. We can see that there's a fear, somebody living in fear, or somebody living by interest by other party. Is it like you're living by fear, or you're living like an interest? Is it like you're interested in the lady, or you're interested in the man, or you're interested in some things? You are very biased. This case that you do, now rubbish case. You know, it's better if you don't know how to do case about assault, it's better you just keep to yourself regarding that. So, but nevertheless, please, you need what we determine that if that guy does not have a lawyer, which I understand, there's a pro bono lawyers there. There are advocates, there are different kind of activity, different kind of people that can start for these guys. Human rights lawyers are there. So you can use your platform for us to use this our platform to get them how they can get a free access to some of the pro bono lawyers or these human rights lawyers. That is an assault. That people is up to them if they want just a public apology, or if they just want some demand. If he has traumatized you, if he has affected you without, maybe your body has already been bruised or whatever, you can give them the medical or whatever. You guys can settle. But that lady needs to declare a public apology for the behavior, and the police officer needs to go on under also disciplinary. I don't know what kind of he has to go through, but he needs to, because I know military sometimes they don't want to go on public, but he needs to go. We need to get a proof that particular police has been cautioned and he has go into their disciplinary committee and training and whatever suspension for the behavior, to also teach other army. Just because you were put on uniform does not warrant you to go in the civilian and start acting like that. They are using you and you just go in there and start eating somebody. That is totally wrong of the military person. So this military are very good. They're trying their own best. I know they might have some people, bad elements, or people that are using, I don't know. But at the end of the day, we are using this opportunity of this video to teach people that assault is very wrong. You can't use your position just to assault somebody. Whether, no matter how much, even into your relationship, your wife or your husband, does not, just because you're married to a woman does not mean that you should be beating the woman. It's wrong. Or just because you're a wife, lock your husband, calling, it's wrong. Just because you have kids, also just be beating your kids like a criminal. It's also wrong. But just because you're a teacher of a school, there's so many things we don't know that is very totally wrong. He has a way that you can do things out of, because if you are correcting your children, there's a way that you can discipline them. You can eat them in a way that is not going to affect their body, but you can still discipline them, because especially children. But when it comes to somebody like you be in a position to train somebody, is working for you, or you are the boss, or you are the president, it does not give you that right to assault somebody and start beating somebody like a child. So that is what I will say on this video. VDM, you compromise on this case. My name is Koollife. You can search me on Koollife Billionaire. I will come up and do some on unfair justice videos. VDM on this video, try. Thank you for watching. Please share this video and comment and subscribe. Bye for now.